is strawberry bubbly, 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 strawberry, strawberry bubbly, strawberry bubbly, strawberry bubbly, 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 bubbly. On the tab it says hi, and on the side of the can it says here's to the next sip. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Here's to the next sip. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Alright, let's talk some hoops, y'all. Alright, let's talk some hoops. I'm not even sure where to start. Do y'all want to start with my favorite to win the chip? Because that could be fun, because the Boston Celtics are going to take it home this year. I'm saying the All-Star game was trash. I liked how they picked the teams beforehand, just like, the playground. I thought that was really cool, but that was it. The game was horrible. The slam dunk contest was alright. Mech, my boy texted me, he was like 76ers legend Mac McClung with the dunk contest dub. It was good. He was good. But that was it. The game was horrible. Okay, so essentially I think that it is a 3-team race in the East, but my favorite is Boston, and I think that it's outside chance that Milwaukee or Philly gets them, beats them in the playoffs. But those are the three, I think, in the East. And in the West, I think Denver and Phoenix. That's it. A lot of people are talking about the Clippers. Yeah, I don't know. Preseason, I thought the Clippers, yes. But it's so hard for me to trust that. Just really hard for me to trust a Clippers pick to win the West. In Memphis, they have not been impressing me lately. And okay, Denver's my favorite in the West. I think it's gonna be Boston, Denver. But Phoenix, obviously, with the Kevin Durant trade, that puts them in the conversation. But they are now very thin. They had to give up a lot to get him. Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, and Mikal Bridges. So, those are significant, role players, for sure. That makes them very thin, but their starting five is scary. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton. I don't even know who's their fifth. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's ridiculous. So yeah, that's tough, but again, championships require good role players. They do. So that makes me a little bit worried. Sacramento at 3 is kind of interesting, but then I gotta be able to keep up with Denver or Phoenix in the playoffs. I don't think. The Clippers interesting at 4. They are very interesting at 4. They just got Russell Westbrook. I don't like the move. I like Russ just fine, but like, he can't shoot the ball. It's not a move that like I think is, made the Clippers like way better. They needed a point guard. They didn't need someone at the position, but I don't know. I think Russ is kind of washed. So that's that. Phoenix at 5. We talked about Dallas at 6. They made the big trade for Kyrie. Look, Kyrie's very talented. Luka's amazing, but it's not. They have no defense. They have no defense at all. And it's just not a team built for a championship. And I don't think that Kyrie and Luka can get him there. Not this year. Not with this team. Not with the rest of that team. New Orleans, Zion's still out. Minnesota at 8. Golden State, Steph should be coming back soon. So they'll make the playoffs, but who knows? The Lakers, speaking of like making moves, yeah, the Lakers got better, but let's chill out a little bit. Because they didn't make like championship roster improvements. Okay, they made improvements. They will probably make the playoffs. They got 23 games left. And they, how far back are they? Like 3 games back. They're like 3 games back of 8th. But even at 8th, then they're just gonna get bounced in the first round by Denver anyways. So they really need to nab the 6th seed, and the 6th seed, they are 3.5 back. So it's doable. It's doable, but let's be real, they're still not even gonna make the finals. Moving over to the East, you got Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland, Brooklyn, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Washington, Toronto. Top 10. What I was talking about, Phoenix lacking, Boston has it in abundance. I'm talking about depth. And they got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the most dynamic duo in the league. They're both averaging over 26 points a game. They are deep. Marcus Smart goes out, they still winning games. Derek White stepping up. Peyton Pritchard did trade it for Muscala. Big key addition there. Horford needs a break, he can step in. Rob Williams, Grant Williams. I'm talking like this team is deep, okay? And we built to win this. Malcolm Brogdon, huge addition, off-season addition. But yeah, I think this is it for Boston. It's good to see Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum like having this season. Because I just remember the talk, like every season, the talk about like, should they split them up? And I'm glad they didn't. I really love Jaylen Brown. Tatum is an obvious superstar. Milwaukee is scary though. We'll see how Giannis is with the wrist. That's obviously a big key. But they're good otherwise. Drew Holiday's having a terrific season. Middleton's, Chris Middleton's that dude. But yeah, Milwaukee has a lot of guys that can hurt you, and Giannis is the best player in the league when he's healthy. So that's a pretty solid list. Damn, I think Luke is averaging 33. Embiid's averaging 33. I think Giannis is averaging 30, almost 32, 31.8. Jokic is only averaging 24.7, but he's averaging a triple-double, 10 assists and 11.5 rebounds. Embiid's averaging 10 rebounds and 4 dimes. Giannis is averaging 12 rebounds and 5 dimes. Luka's averaging 8 rebounds and 8 dimes. Tatum's averaging 8 rebounds and 4 dimes, 4.5 dimes, 8.6 rebounds, 4.5 dimes. I think I'm probably going Embiid. I think I would probably go Embiid. Jokic. You could go Jokic with a triple-double, averaging a triple-double. You could go Jokic, and they're number one in the West. That's a pretty big thing. They're number one in the West. The best player on the best team. Yeah, I think Boston is the best team though. Tatum, but he doesn't quite have the numbers. Tatum doesn't quite have the numbers. So I will say Jokic or Embiid. Giannis just out there, and we don't know how he's going to be with that wrist injury. I think Embiid. I think it was crazy that he originally was not supposed to be a starter, an all-star starter. I thought that was bananas. But yeah, that's what I think. I think right now, I think I give it to Embiid. But that's just me. Anyways, more basketball content coming your way soon, so keep an eye out for it.